Peace and prosperity to the kings. Peace and prosperity to the family. How we feeling today? Kings, I watched 365 Days, and honestly, the movie was trash. I'm not even gonna hold you. I only watched it to see if there was real game in there, to see if there was something you guys could take as a lesson. Honestly, the only lessons I took from it was things I already knew. I talk about the intersexual dynamics from a scientific and biological level on this channel because that's how I learned how to deal with women. I wasn't good with game. I had to learn it to be able to work with women, to be able to get what I want. Now with 365 Days, I already talked about how women develop their archetypes, their sexual archetypes. Women didn't watch porn how men watched porn when it first hit the internet. Men looked up photographic images and they looked up videos. Women looked up sexual stories. And I forgot what the 5 archetypes that were very popular, but the first ones is what you see in media today: vampires and werewolves. That's part of taming the beast. Third one, I believe, was a doctor. The fourth was the millionaire, and the fifth was pirates, if I'm not mistaken. And you could see this in all types of media today: Grey's Anatomy, Vampire Diaries, anything that women typically watch in great amounts. That is where their sexual archetype lies. Women that like the billionaire playboy archetype, they want that alpha male. And that was the only things I really took from that movie. In the beginning, he said that I have people who can do whatever I need them to do, and it pays to be the boss, but it also costs to be the boss. And I actually applauded that movie for including that part in there, because what people don't understand is that men have to go through a lot to achieve what they have. So I applaud that movie for putting that aspect in there. There was a part of the movie where I found very intriguing. It was the part where she went to the club dressed very provocative, right? And that's how she was treated. She thought she would be treated differently because she thought she had an alpha male to protect her. No, men are going to treat you how they view you. I told you guys, how you walk out into the world is how people are going to treat you. She was apologetic after he came to her rescue. Of course, as usual, women are only typically sorry after they cause some type of commotion. And she was fighting on the boat. She fell off. He saved her. Now, for a lot of you guys that don't know, saving a woman turns them on sexually in their hindbrain. This is something that is in their hard wiring. This is not something that they can combat. In any movie that you find where a man is rescuing a woman, she is more inclined to submit to him. And I already told you guys, when you guys are typically having sex, when you know a woman is truly submitting to you is when she's giving you oral sex. And in that movie, he received a lot of oral sex from a lot of different women. The last part I wanted to include, when she was talking to her friend about him, she literally said, imagine an alpha man that is your provider and protector, and I feel like a child with him. Essentially, that's what all women want. For a man to be a provider and protector. For him to make her submit in a multitude of ways, not just sexually. As for the storyline, it's a Netflix movie. There's only so much you can do, right? It's not like it hit the big screens. It was very good in portraying the dynamics between an alpha male and the woman that he wanted to submit. Small, feminine, her nails were done, hair was done, makeup was done. But that was really my take on 365 Days. It just wasn't my cup of tea, which is perfectly fine. So if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, my email is in the description at the bottom below. Peace and prosperity to all, and I know you guys got this.